Hey guys, so I was just out here having a walk next to this stunning bridge that's just near my house, and it's kind of like the place I come to reflect and think about things that have happened to me, and I'm so happy that's here actually. It's beautiful. And it's Pride Month, and it just got me thinking about my coming out experience and how lucky I was to have the experience that I've had. Um, And I just kind of wanted to share my story with you guys. It might help some people, it might not, I don't really know. But for me, when I came out, I watched a lot of YouTube videos about people who'd had positive experiences, and it just made me feel a whole lot more confident about the whole thing. Um, so really, my story starts kind of the end of secondary school, college time. Um, I wasn't a very popular kid, I wasn't very outgoing. I was quite quiet, quite shy, quite reserved. Um, I didn't really have many friends. It probably wasn't a great time in my life, if I'm honest. And I think the reason for that is that I was scared that I wasn't going to be accepted if I was honest with people who I was. And I think that is a genuine fear for people at a young age. And yeah, it's kind of a shitty thing, really. Um, so fast forward a couple of years, I turn 18 and I go off to university, and I think, fuck it, I'm going to tell these people who I am and just be true and see what happens. They're not people that I've been friends with for ages. I've not really lost anything if they don't accept me, and it couldn't be any worse than how I was before. So yeah, I get there first day, sits with people that I don't know, start talking to them, and I sort of just blurt it out and tell them I like men, basically. Um, and then we're like, okay, and carried on the conversation as normal, as if it was just something normal. And that helped me realise that actually, yeah, it is something normal. It's not something that we should be ashamed of, I should be ashamed of. And it's a big part of who I am, and it's something I've got to accept. And from that moment on, I was just a lot more confident, really, knowing that I had these people around me that didn't really care. And I'm so happy that I met them, because through uni, they were some of my best friends. They still are some of my best friends to this day. And it's amazing to have them in my life. So a couple of months later, I've got to meeting some other gay people, and I actually come across one person that I really like, and we start dating, and it's going well. And I think, oh shit, my family don't know that I'm gay. What am I do? What am I going to do? Um, so I decided I'm going to tell them, but I didn't know how to do it. So I told my sister first. I kind of pulled her to one side, and I just said, Maxine, I've got something that I need to tell you, and that's that I'm dating someone. And she was like, okay, cool, I'm happy for you. Who is she? When do I get to meet her? And I said, that's the thing, she is actually a he. And she was like, okay, cool, what's he like? When do I get to meet him? And I was like, really? Like, you're not bothered at all? And she was like, no, why would I be? And I was like, I don't know, I just thought it'd be a big issue. And she said, not at all, you're my brother, I love you. If you're happy, he makes you happy, I'm happy. And I said to her, do you think everyone will be that accepting? And she said, yeah, and if they're not, they've got me to deal with. And I can't tell you like how amazing that felt to have that sort of support and that sort of love from someone that I really respected and had a lot of time for. And she helped me through the whole thing, coming out to everyone else. And my family really on the whole have been fantastic with it. Not really any issues with it, really. I've got some extended family that are quite religious, that still haven't treated me any differently to how they treated me before, and they're completely fine with it, really. It's just if ever I've got a boyfriend or I'm dating someone, they still tend to refer to him as a friend. And I know that a lot of people would be a little bit pissed off with that, but for me, I'm not. Like, they're from a different generation, and it's going to take time. You know, Rome wasn't built in a day, and they still love me, they still treat me the same, and it's fantastic, really. and I am really lucky. But I'm not going to sit here and say it's all been rainbows and unicorns and stuff, because it hasn't. Obviously you are going to get the odd homophobic person, you are going to have that odd person that takes the piss, things like that. But for every negative that I've had since I came out, there's been 100 positives, and I can't tell you how much better I feel. I'm such a more of an outgoing person now. I have so many more friends, my social life is hugely better, like massively better, and all around I'm just happier. Now that I've accepted myself, and now that the people I love have accepted me. And I think that's the big thing, like, if the people that you have around you love you, it won't matter to them who you are, what you are. And I'm just really proud to be part of the community that we are part of. If you look back even 30, 40 years, it wasn't accepted or anything like it is today, and I'm just so happy that the people that came before us kinda did what they did for our community. I'm really happy that I get to be part of that, and even now there's still a long way to go, and I'm happy that my generation gets to help with that change and help that understanding. Yeah, I think what I'm really trying to say with this video is you've got to love yourself, you've got to be happy in yourself. If you don't accept who you are, then you're never going to be happy. There's always someone there that's going to love you. You're always going to find someone that likes you, that'll talk to you. And yeah, just be you, be happy. I don't think there's much else that I want to say really, so other than that, just be true to you. Yeah, happy Pride, people.